This is one last trick I want to try, just because I feel that this guitar sound isn't as interesting as the original. So what I'm going to do is highlight my guitar track, come up to track, and I'm going to duplicate it. All right. These things mean including the clips, any alternates, automation included, the insert. That means to copy expand with us. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit OK. I want everything. But I am going to change the sound in expand just slightly. I'm going to go to guitars, and instead of the finger acoustic, I'm going to try this 12-string and nylon. So number 6. Let's see what that sounds like. No idea. Okay, what I don't like is all these delays. So there's some built-in effects here. I'm going to click those off. There's reverb, but I think I'll leave that. Because this kind of music, this style of music, doesn't call for a lot of reverb. So I don't think I'm going to put an aux input on it. Okay, so now these two guitars on top of each other, that's pseudo-interesting. Actually, it's not that interesting at all. So what I'm going to do underneath Guitar Dupe 1, which I'm going to rename I'm going to insert under expand the multi-channel delay plugin called Mod Delay 3. And what this is doing is it is literally playing, and this is stereo channel, so it's two sides, left and right. It's going to play this guitar 250 milliseconds after the note actually plays. So it's delaying the sound coming to your headphones, essentially. So you can hear how it's coming later. So that's completely unusable. But when I click into this time field, I'm going to enter 25, not 250, and hit return. And on this side, I'm going to hit 30. There's something called the Haas effect, and that essentially means that anything below 30 milliseconds, you almost can't tell that it's a separate sound. Obviously, with 250, you could. So this is playing back now. The left side is 25 milliseconds. The right side is 30 milliseconds. But what we're going to do is also pan these a little bit. So we haven't talked about these knobs too much. It's easier to understand on a mono track. Let's see if I can just get this playing for a second. I can put it in my left ear. I can put it in my right ear. I can put it in the center. But what I'm doing, and with stereo tracks, you literally have two knobs in Pro Tools anyway. You have a left and a right side information. So I'm going to pan these about equally or symmetrically. I find this one to be a little bit quieter. So now we have two guitars, one played back slightly later. So even when I turn this off, I think it really actually does quite a bit. All right, so there is the last little effect, I think.